The boy couldn't walk until he was 3 years old. Every time he tried to take a step, his bones would break instantly. At first, his parents thought his bones were simply too fragile, but soon, they realized that his condition was due to his unique physical traits. By the age of 3, Raiden's muscle mass was dozens of times greater than that of an average person. This caused his bones to be unable to bear the pressure, and even the simplest movements left him in excruciating pain as his muscles compressed his body. Despite this, Raiden's parents never gave up on him. Day after day, they would bandage his wounds and encourage him to keep trying. Over time, when Raiden turned 7, he finally managed to control the ever-growing muscles. He also began to develop red streaks on his body, known as bibi, a kind of protective shell. As Raiden grew older, he became deeply fascinated by sumo wrestling. One day, the children in his village were having a sumo match. Even though Raiden's strength was sealed by the bibi, he defeated his opponent with a single move, despite his opponent being on a 7-match winning streak. But instead of cheers, he was met with fearful glances from his friends. Feeling frustrated, Raiden asked his mother why he was so different from everyone else. In her gentle encouragement, his mother reminded him to always stay kind-hearted. As Raiden matured, he never forgot his mother's wish and became a person of kindness. However, a disaster soon changed the course of his life forever. After a volcanic eruption, ash clouds covered the land, leading to severe famine in his hometown and triggering a deadly plague. The death toll from hunger and disease climbed rapidly. In a desperate bid to save his people, Raiden, at the age of 17, left home in search of a solution. He traveled to Edo Sumo Arena with the hope of becoming a sumo official and earning money to help his hometown. When he arrived, his master asked him to spar with his senior, but Raiden, fearing he might hurt his opponent, refused. Seeing this, his master stepped in to demonstrate the techniques. Raiden, who thought he could handle it easily, was repeatedly defeated by his master. It was then that Raiden understood sumo was far more complicated than he had imagined. From that day on, Raiden became passionate about sumo. He trained diligently every day, and soon enough, he was ready for his first official match, which he won effortlessly. From then on, Raiden became a legendary figure in the sumo world. All the money he earned from matches was sent back to his hometown, giving hope to the land trapped in famine. Yet, his peak moment did not last long. During one match, he saw the fear in his opponent's eyes, which reminded him of his childhood when his friends had rejected him. He recalled his mother's advice not to bully the weak. Raiden decided to forego the match. When his master scolded him, he explained that he had to keep his promise to his mother not to harm the weak. Raiden then voluntarily sealed away his strongest techniques. Even so, he still won match after match. Each time, he sent the prize money back to his hometown. This legendary sumo wrestler never once used his full strength in an official match throughout his life. In the final battle of Ragnarok, where the fate of humanity hung in the balance, Raiden unlocked the Bibi seal for the first time. His instincts told him that his opponent, Shiva, was the first person worthy of facing him with all his power. As the seal was lifted, Raiden's muscles began to swell uncontrollably, glowing with a green light, thanks to the Valkyrie, Slither, who was compressing his expanding muscles until they stabilized. This was the only time Raiden ever interacted with the seal on his body. But even with his full power, he was defeated by the third eye of the Stonebreaker, Shiva. His arm was torn off in the process. Despite this, Raiden had no regrets. He had given everything he had in that battle.